Welcome back. Smart Part 2. Welcome to the world of smart. Part 2. In this video, I want to explain a little more, a little better, a little clearer about exactly what is the concept of smart, what it has to do with intelligence, and how we can access the world of smart, the world of intelligence, and become exponential, limitless, with multiple possibilities, develop multiple personas, avatars, have multiple lives. After all, people don't realize 24 hours is a long, long time. Even if you sleep around 7 hours, there's still 17 hours. And if you organize your day in 45-minute windows, time windows, we can have 8 45-minute windows of high productivity. What you need to do is get smart. Get smart about it so you can maximize your day. Do in a day what people do in a week or a month. Do in a month what people do in a year. If you get serious about it, you get the control remote of your life, of your future, in your hand, and you can start pressing the buttons and program yourself, your day, your future, and begin to become extraordinary. When we say ordinary, it's not something that is really nice. The person is an ordinary person. Extraordinary, wonderful. When you say special, people begin to think, oh, the person's autistic, has problems. So the word special has lost its meaning. But extraordinary is still important. Productive, high performance. 8 windows of 45 minutes. But we have to go back a little bit and program it. Let's say we have 3 windows in the morning session from 9 to 12. 3 windows in the afternoon session from 2 to 5. And 2 windows in the evening session from 6 to 8. We have windows in between where we can pause for 15 to 30 minutes. Take a break. Give your eyes a rest. Have a snack. There's a concept called snack living, snack learning, snack doing. What is this? When we use the concept of snack, it means a quick lunch, a sandwich. But if you expand this concept, you can program your windows and you can have snack productivity. You program, I'm going to do this and that and that, and that's it for this window. You focus on it. You centralize your energies on it. You do it. And then you pause and you stop. Okay. Why am I saying this? I've been a teacher, a coach, a consultant for more than 40 years. It's unbelievable. And what I have discovered is that from the CEOs to rich families to diplomats, C-suite executives, and everybody else, people are not productive. Their performance is really, really low. And people can say, wow, he's a CEO, so what? Oh, he's an ambassador, so what? They are indications. What is an indication? If or when somebody is elected, they indicate their yes men, the people that lobbied for them to get to power, the people that say, okay, whatever you say, whatever you do, the yes men. These are the people who are nominated, who are selected by the people who win the elections and have the power. Something happens and the people start panicking, and you become the director, you become the CEO. I've been through 5 CEOs who died. And there was a panic trying to find anybody to put in their place. There is no concept of succession. It's one of my specialties. After all of this happened, and after having gone through multiple wars, multiple moving from one place to another place, total uncertainty, I spent, after the age of 15, the next 50 years homeless, countryless, just on my own. Nobody watching over me. And I realized that there's no one looking over you, watching over you. People have no idea what's a family. Even if they are well-to-do or upper class, they have no concept of what's a family, how to take care of young people, how to build a future. When a person becomes an ambassador, normally, either he's a career diplomat and he's been doing this for 20 years as a first secretary, second secretary, third secretary, counselor, and then ambassador. And it's called learn by doing. You have the first 100 days, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and you get into the routine. You find out what you have to do, what you shouldn't do. There's no one coaching you, mentoring you. And in basically all areas of life. It's just learn by doing. They throw you in the swimming pool and you have to learn to swim. Otherwise you drown. There's a concept in investing. It's called think or swim. There are 2 options. Everybody's swimming. And the sharks are coming after you. The waves are drowning you. And you have to keep on swimming because you didn't think. You didn't think about thinking. Wow. No one thinks about thinking. Just like no one thinks about the future. My God, what's going to happen? No one thinks about behavior. How should I behave? How can I get everyone on board so they like me, they help me, they hire me, they stick with me, they stay with me? How should I behave? Nobody thinks about that. So what is all that? It's the absence of smart. It's people living basically just like they lived hundreds, thousands of years ago. Learn by doing. Suffering. Learn by suffering. There's a saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger if you survive. In the meantime, you get frustrated, low self-esteem, you get lost, confused, depressed, and maybe spend 10 to 20 years of your life lost in space, lost in time. Oh my God. When we go back to time windows, to the control remote that you get and start programming, you take the greatest decision in your life. I'm not going to learn by doing, by suffering, by whatever. I'm going to plan my life. I'm going to map it. I'm going to prepare a roadmap. 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. I'm going to organize my priorities, list of priorities. What's really important? What's really necessary? What's urgent? What's interesting? Later on, it can become important, but later on. But what's intelligent in the first place, because it's going to help me organize what's important, what's urgent, what's necessary, and see if what I think is interesting is really interesting and it's the right thing to do now. So I organize my day with 8 windows. I organize my future with priorities. I organize my schedule with activities, learning activities, doing activities, thinking activity, communicating activity, building relationships, observational activities. See what's going on, get it right, figure things out. Study activities, learning, understanding. What happens to people is it's a mess. You begin the day, oh my God, so many things to do. Oh my God, something turned up. There's no anticipation. There is no list of urgencies. There is no list of what I have to do first. Then, later on, at the end of the day, no one has 45 minutes off to see if the day was successful. What did I do wrong? It's called lessons learned. At the end of the day, you have to stop, pause, and think. Did I follow my 45-minute windows? Or did I go back to messy confusion? Was I able to fulfill my objectives, my priorities? Or I have to move on to tomorrow and take all of these activities that I was not able to do to tomorrow? What were the main distractions? Was I the principal distraction with my monkey mind? Or did I allow people to distract me? Or was my table not organized? Was I not organized? Or is my life a total mess and I have to put it in order? A person is much more than a person. A person is an organization, is a corporation. You have income, you have expenses, you have technicalities, you have strategy for the future, you have techniques, skills, competencies that you have to learn. You have people, networking that you have to connect to. You have money making to do, accessing work, maybe employment. All of this has to be thought about. So let's go back a little bit to the world of smart. Welcome to the world of smart. First thing, which is very, very important. We have to become people smart. If you have no idea about people, oh my God, I'm shy, I'm timid, I'm introverted, I don't like to deal with people. You forget one thing. You are a people, you are a person. You have to deal with yourself, with your fixations, fascinations, frustrations, fantasies, phobias. So, first of all, get fixed. Fix yourself. Number 2, fix your style of communication. More productive, more communicative, transformative. Observe people. Don't listen to what they're saying as the absolute truth. Pay attention to how they're behaving, what they're doing, how they treat other people. One of the greatest secrets of life is watching. Watch from a distant. And the dust settles and you begin to see what other people can't see because they're too busy, too moving around. Slow down. Watch and observe without jumping to conclusions. And then, after you become people smart, you start becoming book smart. Read a bit more. Study a bit more. Study people's ideas, people's theories. Study the facts. Investigate. So you have more background. Do more due diligence. Acquire more background information. So you can get a better picture of what happened, what's happening, and what probably will happen. Understand sequentialism. Get it from the beginning. And then you understand the consequences. There's no point of getting to the cinema when the film is ending. You see the last 10 minutes of the film. You don't understand anything. You have to start from the beginning. Go back. Organize a reference library. Get the information in the right place. First things first. And then follow the events and identify the consequences. Then we have money smart. Understand the world of money making, the world of money. Everybody's after your money. Everybody's after money. Soft loans. Accessing credit. It's about liquidity so everybody can borrow money and after that you become lazy. Soft living, no future. Easy living, no future. So money has to be accessed, made, it has to be preserved, it has to be multiplied, but at all times it has to be defended because everybody is after your money. Then we have think smart, think slower, put it on paper, didactics, concepts. What is it about? Systemics, what's the system? Dynamics, what's really going on? Numerics, where are the numbers? Statistics, put it all on graphs, follow the graphs. It's a lot. That's why I'm here talking about it. You won't learn that at university or anywhere. It's too far ahead. What I'm telling you is 55 years of non-stop learning, non-stop observing, understanding, meditating. It's not getting fooled by school. Schooling, one class after another, all the things put together, jumbled, and then you're supposed to understand something and understand what's going on. All the time you're looking at the table or looking at the blackboard or the screen. You're not looking at life. What's really going on is going on in life, events, relationships. People are blind by overschooling and over episodic conversation, blah, blah, blah. Transitional, from one to another, from this to that, and busy. And they take their eyes off the ball. Keep your eyes on what's going on people, on how they're behaving, on the events. But everyone's too busy, going here, going there. Nothing's organized. So you're running from one track to another track to another track. Everybody's completely lost. And I've been trying over the last at least 40 years, getting people organized, putting things in order, getting them to stop, pause, think, get your priorities right, do the right thing for yourself, for your future. Don't do what you desire. That has been programmed inside you by culture, religion, media, whatever. Then we have, which is very, very important, learn smart. Put things on paper, sketchnoting, journaling, directional graphs, arrows. What's on the radar? Your checklist. The concepts that you're learning, put it on paper. The systems that you're discovering, put it on paper. Remind yourself by having wonderful, wonderful notebooks. Study constantly, revise constantly, review constantly, because it's out of sight, it's out of mind. You stop studying for 2 weeks, it's a blank again. It's not on paper, it doesn't exist. I'll say it again because it's very important. If it's not on paper, it doesn't exist. In 48 hours, 72 hours, it's gone. So, these are the main concepts of the world of smart. If you want to onboard to a wonderful future where you are in charge, where you are the architect of your life, of your future, you have to join the world of smart. Welcome on board, so you can onboard to the future. Don't forget to subscribe so I can post more wonderful videos, so you can watch them sequence by sequence and watch them again and again and start understanding. Eureka! I got it. I'm figuring things out. My life is in my hands. I'm going to get out of my way and start helping myself move ahead. Thanks for watching the video.